And we are live. Assalamu alaikum and hello and good day. This is Minor going live in another episode of Road to Goals. If this is the first time you are watching me in social media, then please let me give some brief information about myself. I'm Minor. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, where I'm currently located, but I have studied, lived, and worked in Germany and Australia as well. I'm a permanent resident of Australia also. I'm a husband, a father of a baby girl, a biologist by profession, and a digital business mentor. So I help people learn how to use the social media and be able to run a digital business from a time and place of their own choice. So in a series of conversation, we have been interviewing various people or having conversation with various people just to know why they joined the business and what did they get from this business. So similarly, as usual, I have my co-host brother all the way from Sydney. We have a new co-host, Sister Saris from Toronto, and our guest, Sister Zizi, all the way from Seattle. So without further ado, I'd now like to hand over our mic to Brother Amin, and he'll just introduce, and then from Sister Saris, and then we'll listen from Sister Zizi. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Amin. How are you doing?
Walaikum salam, alhamdulillah, brother. Assalamu alaikum to everyone who is joining. Good day. It's afternoon in Sydney, winter days. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who may be joining us live right now or are watching us a bit later. My name is Amin Dole. I'm a digital business owner and also a coach in our community. I run my business with my wife Xenia. We are originally from Sri Lanka, migrated 12 years ago from Sri Lanka to Australia with our young kids. So we have two kids. Xenia and I are accountant by profession. We also we are full-time working, and on the side we also run this international digital business as well. We are helping others become online entrepreneurs. So thank you so much for everyone for their time. So I probably will hand over the mic to Sister Cherish to provide us an insight to who's Sister Cherish. She's joining us as one of our new co-hosts. Sister, over to you.
Thank you, Brother Amin. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Sarish, and I'm from Toronto. I'm originally from Pakistan. I moved here around 14 years ago. I am working in a legal firm. My education background is in business and finance, and now I'm working in the legal firm as a case processing manager. And I have 3 kids, alhamdulillah, and I live with my family over here, my husband and my kids. And yeah, and I have started my online business as well. And it's great having that. And yeah, so this is about me mostly. And my kids are all like 2 teenagers and one very naughty 10 years old. So I'm hands full with that also. So this is kind of my 3rd job that I've started. This is my business that I've started. And now I would like to ask Sister Zizi from Seattle, how are you doing? And if you can tell us something about your background and how did you find this business?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Zizi. I'm from Seattle, Washington, mother of 4, and by profession, I work as the financial assistant in the state of Seattle. And I've been here for 2 decades. And my kids, they are a teenager. The youngest, I have twin boys, 14. And a year and 4 months ago, I have found this online business because after the pandemic, it was the time everybody has to look for the second stream of income. And I had it in my mind for a long time because I had 4 kids. I needed something to do from home to replace my income. But at this time, I'm still working full time and I'm running my business on the side. And as you said, I have 4 kids, so this is my 3rd job. Yeah, that's my background. And this business is amazing.
Thank you very much, Sister Zizi, for the insight. So yeah, obviously family is our main why for me as well. And being a professional, the crisis that people often face unless if some people are very, very happy with their job. They're either underemployed, overworked, or underpaid. That's a common scenario in the corporate world. And the other thing is there is no job security as well. So job satisfaction and job security is very rare. So what you need to do, you obviously need to have something. Even if you have a very good job, it is always wise to have multiple stream of income. And obviously our platform offers not just one stream of income, also obviously multiple stream of income, and we're going to talk much more about that. So, brother, I mean, if you'd just like to also add a little bit of your why, and then you join the business, and then maybe Sister Sherish as well.
Yeah, sure, brother Emmanuel. So basically, as in the case of most of the migrants, right, you kind of leave your birth country for various reasons. Of course, you want a better future for your kids, your family, and my reasons are no different than most of the migrants, right? However, what we've noticed is that as professionals, we've been working with multinationals, all what you do is 9 to 5 work, and it often extends beyond 5. You commute hours and hours, so a good chunk of your day goes into to your job. And at the end of the day, what you get paid is that salary or the pay that you've agreed in your contract of employment, right? Nothing less. If you're lucky, you might get a 13-month bonus or salary. That's it. You can't expect anything else apart from getting the experience and getting to know a lot of people. What we kind of realize is that if we continue this cycle, in Australia, the retirement age is 65 or 67. So we'll end up working until 65, and we'll probably by 65 we wouldn't be able to do things that we want to do. All right. So Zine and I, at some point in time, we kind of realized, okay, this is not going to work for us. We don't want to work until we were 65. Let's try to do something on our own. Let's do a business where we can, decide what we want to do, how much we want to invest, how much time we can spend on that business, so that we can develop it on the side while we do our businesses, inshallah. And then once the business is developed enough, we move full time into the side business, making it our main source of income. And then we retire from our normal job. So that was the plan. So Zine and I wanted to retire early, and also the other plan was like we wanted to make sure that our kids have a secure future. We build up a business, we develop a business that can be transferred to them in future, so that they can take the baton from us and then run it on their own. Besides, being able to help our family back home who's living in Sri Lanka, wherever we can, as much as we can, help them financially and otherwise. So different reasons for us, but then definitely we wanted to retire early. We want to make sure that we can spend time on things that we love. Also, for us, it's a plan B. I mean, if the plan A doesn't work, we already have a plan B to fall into. You can't just expect on one source of income these days, Brother Milo.
Yeah, also maybe Sister Sherish from your side as well. Why did you look for an online business, and then you can move to Sister Zizi in this?
Yeah, so I will just add on to what Brother Amin said. Of course, we all have our own whys, and primary focus for all of us is our families. But there's one thing that, there's a quotation that we always hear about investment perspective, that don't put all your eggs in one basket. So our main thing, or our main, you can say, the prime thing that we have is our time. So why are we putting our time into one basket? That is our job, full 9 to 5. So I wanted to, you can say, segregate my baskets and put some of my time into something which is my own, and which I can rely on more. Obviously, all of us are working, alhamdulillah, in good professional jobs. There is a growth chances over there as well. But this is something which you can multiply. You can it's more of a personal growth as well as financial growth. Starting your own business gives you more insight towards what you really are. You can diversify it. You can do how you want to do it, and don't get stuck into a circle of, okay, this is my limitation. This is 5 feet ahead or 5 feet left or right that I can go. I can do it diverse. I can do however I want. I can explore myself also, that, okay, how am I how can I grow into this business, and how can I grow my my horizon or my thought process. So that's mainly my goal. Like a financial goal is obviously there. Like I wanted to grow financially for my kids, for my family, have a second source of income for sure. Working, especially like kind of, we all know since day one that you should have some, because of whenever you're working in professional sector, you always hear that you have to diversify, you have to explore other options. But we were like, for myself, I was kind of like, okay, I have time, I'll do it, okay, after enough in another 1 or 2 years. But the pandemic has really got us all thinking that, okay, this is a high time that we need to start, we need to get another thing get going. And that's why I started this, and it's going good, alhamdulillah. I've learned so much which I couldn't think before that I can do. I'm alhamdulillah doing it. And yeah, I would like to pass on to Sister Zizi to know, why did you think of joining this business, and tell us something about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have the same reason, basically, because it's not only about us, it's about our family, our kids, especially as a mother. Uh, all my focus, I want to always give it to my family, to my kids, especially. I have 3 boys, and their activities was important, and I was missing a lot of time for not attending their activity. And then they always was complaining like, "Mom, you're not coming to my game, you're not coming in this and that." And my work, like, I used to be from 6 o'clock until 4:30. By the time I reach home, it's almost 5 something, but the game will be finished and everything. So I was feeling guilty, like, and my husband's shift was like from 11 to 7:38, so we don't meet. Then I decided, I say like, no, this is not going to happen like that. Somebody has to sacrifice for the family. So as usually, the mother is sacrificing all the time. So I took the stuff in my own hand, and I say like, no, I have to find something. So my searches started like 3-4 years ago, but every time I look into any kind of business, my husband, he have a accounting background, so he looked into it and he say like, like Bitcoin and investment. I have taken all kind of classes to just to know like what I am doing. Finally, I saw a woman with her kids playing, and she say like, I'm spending my time while I'm making money, something like that. And I was like, what? How would that happen? So I dig deep, and happened to be she was from Lebanon, and I speak Arabic, so I kind of chat with her, and I told her, what do you mean by saying that? And she said, there is something, so if you're interested, just to look to the webinar. And that's it. I went in deep, and then the thing is that attracted me here, they give me 30 days no money back guarantee. So that gave me like, oh, these people, if they're true what they are saying, let me check it out. I'm not losing anything. So I saw the webinar 1, 2, 3 times. I got my husband, I say like, okay, watch with me. And it was not that deep into the business. And then we say like, no, the people, they are not giving us enough information, let's go second. So we pay the fee. We went in, and then we was like, woo, what is that kind of business? Like, for the people who have business background, commission background, so they know what they are getting into. My husband, he have accounting background. He said, wow, this kind of commission for one product, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Then we went in, and we went in, and went in. And then, like, for no time, I just got into it. And now mostly it's not about the money, but the knowledge that I gained from this business. It makes me so proud that, because for the last like 16, 17 years, I have not developed myself. I haven't took classes. I haven't even Facebook. I didn't know about Facebook, anything. I just used to look around like and nothing, you know. So this business not only gave me the security, the finance, it gave me a push for me to learn new stuff. And now I am non-stop. I'm taking classes in my own, not related to the business, but I want to. I'm because like I've been away from school for so long, so I know my weakness. So I'm trying to strengthen my weakness. If I'm going to be a leader, I have to act like a leader. In order for me to act like a leader, I have to be a knowledge about how to lead. So so this is not about money only, it's about lifestyle. My lifestyle has changed. My view to my life has changed. My view what I'm leaving behind to my kids has changed. Because if this business it become my plan A, then I'm leaving a legacy for my family. I'm leaving a legacy for my kids. My kids, they don't have to suffer or to look for something else. They will take the one I started and they're going to develop on it. And within a year, I kind of reached a couple milestones and I felt so good. So I started spending money. I remodeled the house. Uh, I mean, we did a lot of things. My husband, he say, "No, you're not getting the big check." I say, "No, the check is coming." Yeah, okay, that's it. That's what I want to know. Like when the once check came, I show my husband like, "Here you go." That's it. And then after that, he trusted the business, and now he's behind me 100%. He said, "Go, girl, do it, do it, do it. You can do that." You know. So it's awesome. It get us closer to something that we talk about it a lot, and even family members they are trying to get into this business. So I'm so glad that I found this business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister, for your thorough insights. And I'm really touched by your story, actually. And you are getting good support from your husband, and you're taking it. I mean, you're developing yourself to become the leader in the business community. That's very exciting. So, and brother, maybe you can now discuss about that. Why is that you chose this particular business model? Obviously, you hear it from Sister Zizi, but I asked also that that why do you choose this particular business model? And then Sister Sheris would also add something from here over other existing business model, obviously.
Yeah, good question. So I wanted to go back to what my sister Zizi said, right? When she first saw that advertisement on social media, you can earn income while being around your children or family. A lot of people don't understand and don't realize you can actually do that, and we are living proof that we are doing it, right? Now Sister Zizi with her business, she can still be at her children's game watching sports or whatever training, and still she can run the business from the comfort of wherever she sits, wherever we run the business from the supermarket while doing the grocery shopping, while playing cricket or any other sports. The technology has developed so much. Gone are the days where you have to sit in front of a desk and a laptop or a computer a set hours starting from 9 to 5 or whatever the time. You don't have to do it anymore because the technology has evolved so much. It allows people to work from anywhere they can, anywhere they want. As long as you have internet connection and a laptop or a smartphone, you can basically work from anywhere. So that's one of the reasons why we kind of joined this business as well, in the sense, likewise, what Sister Zizi show seen, we saw an advertisement on Facebook, and which basically said you don't have to do active selling. You don't have to hold parties at your home to give away samples. You don't have to have a garage full of products for resale. You don't have to transport it. You don't have to deliver it. You know, you don't have to go behind your friends and family and haunt them, buy this product, buy that product, and you don't have to sell lotions and potions and creams and all that stuff, medical stuff. I'm like, what the hell is this business that says you don't have to actively sell and then you don't have to do all that? Traditionally, we know a business is highly focus on selling products and making sure that you have enough inventories in your garage or wherever, and then you have to make sure you pack it and you would make sure that you deliver it and make sure it get delivered to the customer and all that stuff, right? Here we are talking about a business that is deviating from all that known model, right? I am here running the business with my wife whenever we have time, after work, on weekends, and we are helping thousands of people do that. And then, as two accountants, Zane and I are horrible salespeople. We will never be able to be good salespeople. But here we are still running a business, right? And we are not actively selling. That's what captured my attention, saying that, oh, you don't have to do active selling. People who have followed us in our business page would have noticed we have never actively advertised or promoted any products at all. I mean, we have not said, "Oh, buy this machine from us, buy that cream from us." We haven't done any of that. So that's what captured my attention to this business. I was like so intrigued. How can you do a business without actively selling and doing all that things I mentioned? And how can you leverage the internet or the social media, which I used to spend 3 or 4 hours daily? I was wasting my time. Right now, I'm using the same amount of time on social media, but I'm using it to my advantage. While I have the chance to keep in touch with my friends and family, I'm also using that time to earn an income. You may not start it with like earning $10,000 from the first month, but every single dollar adds up. Who wouldn't like to have a $500 or $1,000 side income when they start a business and then they develop it? It can only develop and go big, get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? You have to start from somewhere. So in this business, no one promised me that within 6 months I would have a luxury house or a boat or waterfront property, or I can buy a yacht. Nobody promised that. That's what captured my attention as well. This is not a get rich quick kind of a scheme. This is a real business. You can set it up from the scratch, from the very bottom, build it up. There's a community who supports, like us. We support others set up their business from scratch, from nothing, into a business that they can run independently. And it's a real business. And all four of us are here in this session doing live in our respective uh, social media platforms. We are live. We are sharing our family details. We are sharing a lot of stuff about personal things, because business is real and it is legitimate. We are paying our taxes to whatever the respective countries where we live. So there's nothing more authentic about this business, Brother Mino. That's what captured my attention when I started, Sister Sherish.
So, for me, yeah, of course, all the points that you said, they hold true for every person who gets started. The no big promises was the first thing that grabbed my attention. That nothing big, nothing huge, nothing overnight. That was one. And the main other thing was the training program that they offer. For me, time is a big constraint. Like everyone, of course, like in whatever profession they are, their family backgrounds and everything, time is a very big constraint. And with me having to deal with my kids also and keeping up with the family, I do not want to go round and about to every other place to understand and learn techniques to do my business. Like if I start anything new, I don't want to go about fishing that, okay, from here I grab this part, here I grab. They have already given me a full platform and a full step-by-step thing to how from the scratch, like the building blocks they've already given me. Okay, you do this, then you get to the next step, then you get to the next step. So it's all is there. Whatever time I'm spending on it, it is going into something productive. It is not going into something that I go halfway through, spend quite some hours, and then I realize, okay, this is not what I was looking for. I have to go back and start from the beginning. So for me, the training part was a big thing that they provide, like the right flow of training, that this is how the flow begins, this is how you get started, this is the next step that you come to, this is the third step that you follow. And then with the training modules, as I'm completing them, I am seeing my results also. The more time I'm putting it, the more results I'm seeing. It's not wasting my time. It's not getting me nowhere. It's getting me to the next step that I need, the next step that I want. And then onwards from that. So the training part was a big thing, and uh, the way they have trained me is growing me personally and making me look good in front of my kids also. Now I can also tell them, okay, you do this in the social media and this is what happens. They don't have to tell me all the time that, oh, mommy, no, this is not the way you do it. But I can also brag a little bit that, okay, this is how you do it. So that is yeah. So it's like a layman training, that it's not that I have, like, I do know how to use the computer and I am a little bit into technology, but not the marketing thing. It's one thing knowing how to work on the computers, doing Microsoft Word and the Microsoft Office, but there's an online marketing is a totally different thing to do. But the way I have learned it, I think, yes, I can confidently say that I know how to do digital marketing and I know how to do online marketing. I can do it. That's the best part, that if at the end of the day I can say that, this means I'm going good. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And it's a very expensive thing, isn't it? If you have to pay something outside to learn about this digital marketing, social media marketing, and advertising, there are people who charge thousands and thousands
True.
for 3-4 day courses, and then it's very expensive. In our community, it's once you become a business owner, it is there. The training website is there for all of us to access for the rest of the time. Even wherever we go, we can access the training website whenever we want. All those instructions are nicely laid out, as you said, step by step, each sections, so that we are not wasting time. We can quickly select whichever area we want to understand better. We go there and then we use it and learn it. Isn't that, Brother Mine? And as someone who's been in the business for last 3 years, I've seen this training website evolve from what it was 3 years, and now it's amazing how it evolved over the last 3 years. It's amazing, and it's getting updated virtually every week. It's getting updated with the new stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So, Sister Zizi, as well, from your side, that when you were doing research, because you said you started like 3-4 years ago, you might have encountered some other business platforms. So, why did you choose this particular one?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, yeah, the I was doing search to find something it fits my lifestyle. I have full-time job and I have family, and I was looking something that it doesn't let me to go out anymore from home, because that was my major problem. And the other business that I have found when I was searching was like Coach Amin said, like there was investment, there was product I have to keep it at home, there is I have to deliver it to the mail. uh, then I'm doing more work, and that's not what I want. I want something that I can be home with my family and spend a couple hours and use it while I'm doing something else, like in my phone, like what I'm doing right now. Whenever somebody texts me, I text them back. I'm working. I'm doing my business, but I am not somewhere else. I'm in the middle of my home. So that was the as I mentioned. I was looking and I found so many, but it was not promised to my lifestyle. When I found this one, and when we went deep and we find out those is the stuff that I was looking, so that's it. It was my choice was this. That's it. This is the business I wanted. And then this business, the best things that I have found is you can do it anywhere. You can do it like us as a foreigner, we like to travel back home. So I'm not leaving my business behind. I'm taking my business wherever I am. When I go vacation with my family, I'm taking my business with me. I don't have to put somebody else to run my business while I'm gone. It's with me. So this is the stuff, the business, it make me more attractive to it. So I found everything what I was looking for. The only thing, um I was I was scared about maybe it could be scam. But then when I went into the community and I follow some people in the community for a while, That's my story. So I have seen people like within in my eye having that milestones like boom, 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 boom. I said like, no, it cannot be true. And then I go back to the commission. I said, oh my God, they're getting this kind of commission, this kind of commission, you know? So it made me like, I say, no, 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 I'm wasting my time. I just let me go in and, find out. So after I went in, I did not look back. I say, this is my stuff. If they can't do it, I'm going to do it. And it doesn't matter. It will take me 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I give myself 5 years. I say, like, 5 years, I will stay. If it works, works. It didn't work. At least I say I invest 5 years and I make it to work. And Alhamdulillah, like within first 6, 7 months, I was able to get my first milestone, and I was like, Alhamdulillah. And then the second one is coming soon, and I say like, Alhamdulillah. So every time when I'm reaching there, I say like, okay, that's it. I am approved. If people is following my page, I am approved where I was like a year and 3 months ago, and where I am right now. I have even to my self-esteem, I am more like before. I never went in the media talking like that, I was very shy. So now this is the stuff that it's coming with the business. I'm able to come out, I'm able to talk, I'm able to appreciate. And I really appreciate the system. I'm appreciating for the founder, the people who found this job. So I'm so grateful for that. They give us the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Zizi, for sharing. Very inspiring for a lot of people.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sister Z. Your kid came over there. Hello. So I think we will nearly do the 30 minutes mark. From my side, I just on top of everything I just said, I'll add a little bit more here that. Here people get, obviously after the training, people might have some questions and something like that. In many cases, in anything in life, whatever you do, if you have a mentor, it's very important to have people who have done it. So in this community, we provide people with a mentor and a coach for their lifetime, not 3 months and 6 months. And many other business platforms, what happens that this sort of mentoring and coaching, it's often for 3 months, 6 months, and so on and so forth. And then you, after 3 months or 6 months, you don't have access to the training side, you don't have access to your mentors and coaches. And what you have to do, you have to again renew your membership with those particular platforms just to have access to the training side as well as have a mentor and coach. Here, it's not the case. It's a lifetime commitment. The other thing is that you don't need to be tech savvy here. I mean, because many other platforms complete a course program, 3 months, 6 months, and now you want to, let's say, you learn digital marketing, you want to provide the service to local businesses. Let's start with you need to know how to build website, how to do email marketing automation. Often there's a webinar plugin, how to do all these IT things, and it's not that needs to be done in our platform. So in a nutshell, you don't need any business experience, and you don't need any IT background. And also, the other thing is, from we being Muslim, the good part is it's a halal lawful business. We could be just us and then do our business, So that's also very important, because keeping our values and then running the business at the same time. I think we're nearly towards the end. Brother Amin and Sister Sheris and Zizi, I would like to hear a little bit from you, a few last words. So Brother Amin, if you would like to add something before we sign off for today.
Yeah, thanks everyone for your time. Really appreciate it. I think, Brother Manuel, one thing I always tell people is that if you want to change your life, just sitting, no change is going to happen, right? You just have to take action. If taking action needs a little bit of leap of faith, take that leap. At the beginning, everything may not be very clear to you. If Allah Almighty has shown you something, it means that He's planned something for you, and then you just have to take action. If you don't take action and just run away, thinking that you will fail, nothing happens. After 1 year from now on, you'll be in the same position as you are right now. So only taking action would change. If you have, like, if you're worried about anything, if you're not sure about it, if you think that, oh, this can be a scam, this is not, illegal something, just chat to us. I mean, contact. It doesn't matter whom you select to work with. Any one of the four of us, just talk to us, reach out to us, and we'll be happy to help clarify how this thing works, and take anyone through that steps one by one and help them become online business entrepreneurs, and then we can help them have their own business, and reap the benefits for themselves and their family. So for everyone who's watching us sitting on the fence, my only advice is take action, take that decisive action. Otherwise, you're going to be in the same place for the rest of your life. You'll only blame the government or whoever, saying that, okay, nothing's happening for me, but we have to blame ourselves if we don't take action. Thank you, brother Mino, and thank you, sister Sarish and sister Zizi, also for your time today.
Yes, Sister Sheris, some last words from your side as well, please.
I would just like to say that we all have been in the same boat, like Mr. Brother Amin said, that to the fence sitters, that all of us, we have been where, uh, thinking, okay, should we or should we not? But we took that leap of faith that Brother Amin said, and alhamdulillah for that. And yes, you have to take that first step. It will take you somewhere. Sitting there will not take you anywhere. So just do it, and then like us, you will learn to work smarter and less harder, of course, inshallah. So yeah, that's pretty much from it.
Yes, Zizi, if you will ask words of wisdom from your side, please.
Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate that. And about this business, what makes me motivated every time is when I'm helping other people to do the same. And not only that, when I see them successful and they're changing their life, it motivates me. And I say, maybe I am the cause. Allah, He have His own plan for them, but maybe I was the cause for them to introduce them to this business. I'm so blessed. I have introduced so many people, and most of them, they are so happy, and that make me happy as well. So if you guys sitting and watching, come, get in, watch it, and you have 30 days. You money back guarantee, no question asked. So have a chance. I mean, see the webinar and pay the 149 and see the detail. And if you really want some change, and after watching everything, if you decided this is not for me, go for it. Refund your money and no question asked. But this business is for all whose ambition he want to really change in his life. And if I can do it, you guys can do it too. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Zizi, for your time, and obviously Sister Sheris and Brother Amin. So I'll now close the session. So folks, if you have been watching, I hope that you found value in our episode. We do this to educate and inspire you, okay? As Brother Amin said, that to change, you have to take action, okay? And without taking action, you remain exactly where you are. If you're seriously looking to spend more time with your family and want time and financial freedom, and you want to have an online business and don't know where to start, then I can tell you that you're not going to find anything better than this, okay? Any other platform, it would be either you would be left alone, you have to figure out and do much of the things yourself, and it would take a lot of your time, and the investment would be much more risky. So the first step in our case, I mean, as I said, this is the best and largest online business community. We have 125K plus members, so our results talks for ourselves. It stands out into the crowd because it solved the problem of busy professionals. And as you have heard, that all four of us, regardless of our main profession, we are able to do this business. And also, we have all got families as well, so we are maintaining everything and be able to run this business. So the first step of this is to watch our free webinar that takes place at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST on every Tuesdays and Thursdays. There are 4 different links. You can go either of these and register with your name and email, and then you'll be sent a link to watch the webinar. You can then get back to the respective persons by email, and then obviously, so And if you can't join the live webinar, then we record the live webinar. You can watch it during your free time, the replay. Watch the webinar, do your due diligence, write down your questions, and then get back to us, and we'll be more than happy to help. So that's it from our side today. Wherever you are, stay safe and stay blessed, and have a nice weekend. So assalamu alaikum. Goodbye.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Walaikum
Take care.
assalam.